Every race course will be different by their nature, but in general when you arrive at the race course, one member of your staff, if there's two in a lorry, will go and get health screened while the other waits with the horses. When that person returns from the health screening, then the other person can go and get screened. Once all members of staff have their wristbands and have been health checked, you return then to your horse box and unload your horses. There will be members of the IHRB security team there to assist you, and any queries that you have at the time, they will assist you with those queries, or any time constraints that you may be under, they will be there to assist you on that as well. Passports will no longer be lodged at the race course as was previously the case. They still accompany the horse as is the law of the land, but all passports now, vaccinations will be checked for all runners in advance with the trainer uploading the passport to the website. All trainers now have been given details to lodge their passports in advance. Stable allocation will be given in advance to trainers, so you'll get your stable prior to coming to the races. And as you see then, the horses in the first bay will be microchipped with the new e-scanner, and the following horse then will then come to the first bay once that is free. And similarly in the lorry park itself, horses will only approach once these three bays, once they are free, then you will approach. There is now no longer access to the IHRB veterinary unit, but if you do have a query for the veterinary team, just approach the door and maintain your social distance. Your query will be dealt with by the team. So following the race then, you come back into the wash bays. There will be hand sanitisers at the wash bays to use before and after use. If you are lucky enough to have a winner, then you'll obviously go to the vet box and you'll be guided by our veterinary team there. There's no loitering. As soon as your horse is in the position to be loaded up to go home, that you do that and minimise your time on the race course.
Okay, so there's a number of changes that we're implementing to around the weigh room that will affect trainers and stable staff. So there's going to be restricted access to the weigh room. It's going to be restricted just to riders to weigh in and weigh out, valets, necessary officials and stewards. So the first thing you do is drop off your colour bag, and you'll be dropping that off generally at most race courses at the back door, as you see here in Naas. Wherever you drop off the colours, that's where you'll pick them up at the end of the day as well. So you won't go into the weigh room through the front door as before. The notice board that's generally in the weigh room will from now on be on display outside the weigh room. So as you can see here in Naas, it's outside the front door of the weigh room. That will have all the information on non-runners' rider changes. During the day, if you want to make a withdrawal or change a rider, you need to communicate this to the clerk of the scales. So you can do that by approaching the front door. The security man will be on the door and he will guide you from here. If you have a rider and he isn't riding until the second race, we're not going to allow the riders weigh out until approximately 35 minutes before the race they're riding in. This is to allow for social distancing around the weigh room and allow for riders in the first race. Once they're in the parade ring, riders for the second race can attend the weigh room, weigh out and pass their saddle out to the trainer. When you're waiting for your saddle outside the weigh room, adhere to social distancing at all times. The rider will come outside with the saddle and the number cloth and pass it over to you. Please ensure that the rider is giving you the correct number cloth. The clerk of the scales will have checked this, but you should check it also. The final thing that trainers need to be aware of is if they're called for a steward's inquiry. If an announcement is made for you to attend a steward's inquiry, you should approach the weigh room as before, and the security officer on the door will direct you where to go.